representing Stockton, California. Yes, here is Nick Diaz. Some people wondered if we'd ever see him make this walk again. Good to see Nick Diaz making the walk to the octagon.
From the 209, which you are also gracefully representing with that tattoo. But Nick Diaz was the start of the Diaz dynasty. A guy that went out there every time and just gave it his all. His first round, one-round fight with Paul Daly back in Strikeforce is still believed to be the greatest one-round championship fight in history. Willing to go through the fire in order to make you engage him in the type of fight that he wants. He has phenomenal boxing and also a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Beat Paul Daly and then returned to the UFC at UFC 137 to defeat BJ Penn. At the time, his 11th straight win. The wildly popular Nick Diaz back for more tonight. All right, so another big fight has arrived for this outstanding boxer, and certainly we could talk about other parts of his game, but I know you like to lead the dance when it comes to his hands because they are sharp.
Yeah, Johnny, when he's most comfortable, when he's having his most success, it's whenever he's comfortable in the boxing realm. When he can fight behind that beautiful jab, set up the 1-2, set up the jab, right hand, and also those body shots. You see him turn and pivot and dig right up under the elbow with those body shots that can really put his opponent down. So while he may not like to be called a boxer, he wants to be called mixed martial artist, being a boxer is what's allowed him to be where he is today.
And you know what? When Bruce Buffer announces him here in a few minutes, he'll call you mixed martial artist, but we'd like to see the hands here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Nick Diaz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi!
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the Octagon tonight.
Let's do it.
All right, round one is underway. Here is the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi. The majority of his pro wins have come by first-round knockout, something his opponent is acutely aware of coming in here tonight. Choi gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
Nice left hand.
Nice defense there. Huge block. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Diaz gets tattooed by a solid uppercut there. Can't take too many more of those.
Over and over, he is landing punches to the head.
So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl, DC.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
The Korean Superboy gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Nice job to set up the counter there. He waited patiently, and when his opponent got a little bit over-aggressive, he greeted him with a beautiful counter. Nicely done. Sage work here defensively. Double leg takedown, no good. And now some distance as they pull apart. Choi's uppercut, but that one is blocked. Oh, back to the overhand right. Swing and a miss.
Oh, separates from the clinch.
Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice jab counter for him there.
Great job blocking that one.
Oh, and he lands another pinpoint counter. He has done an excellent job, seemingly all night, remaining patient, waiting for his opponent to strike first, and timing his counters perfect. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now, it's starting to show.
Just over 2 minutes, round one. Diaz gets stung by that leg kick. Quick jab. And now that jab starting to get established. Circling towards the left now. Yeah, left hook found its target.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
All right, there it is, another strike targeting that damaged area on the body. Is this a game plan thing, or perhaps trying to set something up high later on?
Well, I think it all works together. You get the hands to start to drop, and then when those hands drop, you go over the top with that head kick. But beating up the body sets up the attacks up top, and that is exactly what this guy is doing.
And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Choi. Well, he has stayed busy, he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight. Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
All right, so he continues to land that patented jab and keeping his opponent at bay.
You can know that it's coming, but until you're in there with him, the speed and the power of that jab is something you can't really prepare for.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Trademark inside leg kick there by Choi. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Choi gets hit with a kick. Diaz is now dealing with a cheek cut. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defense.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Diaz.
Another strike to the head lands. Oh, nice. Nice.
His misses are entertaining.
Protect your face, hands up.
Nice little short overcut there.
Oh, he snaps off the jab yet again. Beautiful use of the jab, really, start to finish tonight. Did it in the previous round and picking up right where he left off here. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Oh, making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there. Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking, oh, nice double leg, yes.
Diaz's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Oh, going for the armbar now. That might be tight.
Oh, he's got the armbar deep.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Back to the feet now. Diaz gets caught with that punch.
Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch.
Oh, Diaz's eye is starting to swell shut. Under 3 minutes here to go in round 2. Choi's strike attempt there is blocked. Big elbow there, lands.
Let me see that hook now.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Nice shot to the body.
Diaz is blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different. He's got to be very careful because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
He has to evade, stay at space.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Just misses with the jab there. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage, might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costly.
2 rounds in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cut man will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot, because the reality is, when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
Ready to fight. Ready.
3rd round underway. All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving forward.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. What corner was able to relay that message to their fighter better in the round?
Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round. So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really started to open up wide now.
It's starting to open up. It doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad right now. It's still bloody, but it's not really limiting his ability to continue. Let's see if he can get through this and win this fight.
Well, at this point, I would use the word critical to describe the condition of that eye. Not looking good, champ.
No, he's beat up. He's been battered, he's been bruised. He got cut early in the fight, and you understood that if he didn't change something, it would get much worse. He didn't change anything, and now we're here.
Oh, hook to the head by Diaz. Back and forth we go. It takes two to tango, and man, have these two individuals tangoed tonight. I might run it back. How this one is.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do inside the octagon. They're both beat up. And both of these guys have shown a tremendous amount of resilience to put themselves in position to win this fight.
The cut men on both sides have done an outstanding job keeping these guys in this fight. We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Solid punch by him there. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now.
Beautiful kick to the body.
Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and really a guy who has been a monster in the gym, finally putting it together here in the octagon.
To go home and admire your work, it doesn't take till the next morning. He's going back to his room right now and firing up the video to look at beauty in action, and he was the one causing all the action.
Choi's an absolute mess. Referee might have caught an eye of the ringside position right there. They might stop this fight. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Diaz has been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood.
Don't stop! Keep going! Keep going!
Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate.
Nice punch lands over the top. He gets the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts.
Oh, back and forth we go. Blood is everywhere. I'm just not sure how much one man can take, never mind both of these guys absorbing a ton of damage.
Yeah, John, they're spraying blood all over each other. They're beating each other up. They are in each other's face. They are really showing you what type of heart you need in order to be a fighter. What a performance by both. Very rarely do you gain and lose. Whoever loses this fight will be able to leave this octagon with their head held high.
Oh, Diaz's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time. I'm not so sure they're not going to step in, Daniel, and stop this fight right now. Hard to be a one-eyed fighter in a mixed martial arts setting.
30 seconds left in this round. Push!
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. 15 seconds. Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Diaz. Stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5-minute rounds. Oh, Diaz is really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds. Everything works off of the jab, doubles up on it there. Low kick is there. Oh, with authority the body. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night. Another he's hurt bad.
Well, I don't think his corner is going to step in here, but maybe the referee will take a close look. I mean, that eye is disgusting.
His eye is done. He's been beat up. He got cut early in the fight, and he's just been targeted in that area. He has not made any changes to his defense, so he's continuing down this path. The doctor's going to take a look.
Takedown defense holds up.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Oh, roundhouse kick. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Well, you really hope that damage like this doesn't stay with him throughout his mixed martial arts career. Man.
He's got to keep pressing here.
Oh, nice kick.
We march on, 3 minutes to go.
He's hurt again. Oh, my goodness. He's got to move. They're going to stop this fight if he doesn't move.
Oh, big right. Back to his feet.
He blocked that punch.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh! Diaz's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. I think it's probably broken at this point in time. Surgery next week, but now we'll see if mentally, physically, he can stay in this fight. Trying to stay in this fight! Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Diaz.
4 strikes to the head.
Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4. Choi's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Gotta think.
Got hurt again.
Big knee. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Another knockdown. Trying to finish this fight. Well, he's got his back now. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, we got blood now, folks. Doctor might need to step in shortly. We got a huge situation here. Attempting a choke now. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense. Hurt him again.
Big right hand there. Oh, he might be out. Gets back to his feet.
He's cut. Give him an elbow.
Oh, yes, now we're going.
Big right hand. 15 seconds. Oh! And that'll do it! Do-Ho Choi gets the finish.
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 46 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy Do-Ho Choi with another highlight for the reel here tonight. A big win for him in this featherweight division. And it's pretty wild to think that this guy is just getting started. Now let's see just how far he